Hello and welcome to the Soul Wisdom Sessions, and welcome to our first session in March of this year. Today I felt inspired to draw some wisdom cards to guide you on your journey. We talked the other day about how our soul craves our true desires in life, and many people are coming from a place of lack through sheer conditioning. And it was really interesting that I drew a few cards this morning to encourage those of you who know that the stress is getting to you, that you cannot continue in the same pathway in life right now that you are now, because it will either make you ill or completely burn you out. And I think that many of you may be coming from that perspective of lack. I can't leave this job through fear of, which we talked about the other day. And I wanted to give you some guidance, some inspiration and some oracle guidance today to help you through that. The first card that I drew, no coincidences, hey, was the card of abundance. So today the sun is shining, the rain has finally stopped here in the UK, and this card shows an abundance of beautiful meadow flowers, and the flowers are starting to come into bloom over here. Bulbs are starting to sprout and there's a splash of colour out in the garden. So I think it's a very timely card and a reminder that there is always an abundance around us wherever we go, whatever the situation. So there is never a lack of blades of grass, of leaves on trees, of nature performing its natural pathways and jobs. There's an abundance out there, and we have to tap into that as abundant, wise souls. And I think that sometimes we have to learn to take risks in order for us to do that. Now that could be to step out of our own way, really, and to move away from the conditioning that we've had and learn, like the card shows, the eagle there soaring in the sky and learning to get across the mountain, tapping into universal energy and learning to be bold, be brave and take risks. And sometimes that falls back to us being honest with ourselves, learning our own truth. Our truth comes from soul. And the next card I drew, no coincidences, can you see that? Is the Ace of Swords. The truth. The truth always conquers, and sometimes the truth isn't the easiest thing to face, but the sooner you do, the easier the task. The sooner you have those truthful conversations with those around you, the truth that you're honest with yourself as to why you want to make these changes, it will be easier for you. And I drew also the Five of Swords. So that shows the scene of a fight, of a battle, of someone walking away with 3 swords and 2 swords on the ground. Now there may be clouds ahead there with the fight. The fight may be that's within you. But the number 5 relates to change. And change is a really vital part of life. It's an inevitable part of life, and many of us resist change. I actually embrace it. I like change, but many people are conditioned not to like change. We like the way it is. It's comfortable. We stay in our comfort zone. The comfort zone is the least comfortable place in the world. Trust me on this. It's the place where you've got used to. It might not be the place that lights you on fire, that brings your soul alive. So, if you are finding that today you have come from a place of lack, you are wishing if only, you need to face your truth today in order for you to step into that abundant mindset. It's about being honest with yourself, speaking your truth, telling your truth to you, having conversations with those around you. Be prepared for some resistance. It's okay, but when you stand in your truth, you can face anything. And in order for you to do that, it is vital for you to take risks. So I hope that you found our insight today a helpful one on this bright sunny Monday morning. If you have any questions, if you'd like to leave a comment, if you'd like to find out more about the workshops that are coming up, there'll be a masterclass shortly about getting out of the void. So if you are trying to muster up the courage to make a move, to make changes, to get out of your stuck place, then watch out for the masterclass. It's coming really soon. I've been Jackie. This is the Soul Wisdom Sessions, helping you to connect to your desires on your soul-led life path. I'll speak to you soon.